everybody. It is Friday, February the 16th. I am B positive, that's BEA positive, and I want to thank you for joining us for the latest edition of the No Bad News, What's Good in the Hood podcast, where we highlight a person and a business doing positive things within their communities. And this week, our No Bad News, What's Good in the Hood person of the week is none other than Mr. Garrison Brown, a Grammy Award winning drummer who grew up on the east side of Youngstown, Ohio. His talent was nurtured at a very young age, playing in church with his parents. He has had an active career covering genres ranging from gospel, R&B, pop, and hip-hop. His key attributes include a solid grounding and technique with stylistic versatility along with power, precision, and placement that gives his playing a very distinct and unique sound. In 2013, he took his talents to California and has gone on to work with some of the music industry's biggest names of the past and present. In 2020, Garrison recorded live drums for John Legend's Bigger Love album, which won a Grammy for R&B Album of the Year. Garrison Brown played with Alicia Keys on the final night of her Keys to the Summer tour at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles in 2023. Brown has also played with Post Malone, Tigga, the Jacksons, and Jason Derulo. Congratulations to you, Garrison Brown, our No Bad News Person of the Week, drumming up something good and doing good in the neighborhood. This week, we are shining that No Bad News, What's Good in the Hood spotlight bright on Grief and Loss in Motion. Grief and Loss in Motion is a 501c3 home of peer support for traumatic grief and loss programming and events, the Trumbull County Loss Program, peer support for survivors of suicide loss programming, survivor events, and more, and makerspace programming, both specific to grief loss prevention and community-based and more. They receive support from the Trumbull County Mental Health and Recovery Board, and it's through the referral of the Trumbull County Coroner's Office that they are able to respond when a suicide occurs. Interested in training or sustaining a loss team in your county in Ohio, or in partnering with them to provide funding opportunities, fundraisers, assist survivors, or request training for your staff, organization, or group? Grief and Loss in Motion are always available to lend a hand, ear, or support. You can send an email to TCLOSS team, that's TC Lost Team at gmail.com. Congratulations to you, Grief and Loss in Motion. Our No Bad News, What's Good in the Hood spotlighted business helping us cope with traumatic loss and grief in our neighborhood. I want to thank you for listening to this week's edition of No Bad News, What's Good in the Hood. Also want to give a shout out to our producer, Dr. Goo, that's DRGOO, also known as Brandon Martin. And another shout out to our graphic designer, Hannah Brommer of Divine for design. And I am, of course, Be Positive, and I am wishing you and yours a Be Positive day and week.